Alrighty. Howdy neighbors and welcome to Mandemon. This is supposed to be a thriller and a visual novel as well, which are two things that I enjoy, so here we go. The cold and ruthless water hit me, waking me up from a deep slumber.
Oi, いつまで寝てんだよ。起きろ!
Should have probably also said that it's originally in Japanese, but you probably could have noticed that from the title screen. Hey, what time do you plan on sleeping in until? Wake up. Opening my eyes, I saw a man standing in front of me. The strange light coming through the huge window behind him made me feel extremely dizzy. His figure was obscured by the light shining through the window, making it difficult to see his features.
起きやがれ!
Get up. That's, Saguchi Nobu. He repeated again, his tone filled with impatience. We are Satomi Shigeyuki. Okay. With no other choice, I struggled to prop up my own body. Joining me was a mysterious still space. It's a subway. Not a subway. Yeah, a subway. Eat fresh. It was filled with an unbearable smell. A mixture of rust and the stench of something decaying. The walls covered in chaotic symbols and strange markings, emitting a mysterious and ominous atmosphere. Literally, it's any subway that I've been on. The scene before me was very confusing. What happened? Where am I? My head hurts. Oh, by the way, I have it so that way blood and gore is turned off, but there is still a flashing light warning, so be advised. My heart started to beat anxiously as a wave of dizziness hit me, as if an invisible barrier was blocking the emergence of my memory. The guy standing right in front of me had this mocking smirk on his face, and a bucket of water he was holding was still dripping. It seemed that he was undoubtedly the guy that poured water on me.
Oi, Satomi. 他の同級生はみんな働いているというのに、てめえは何を考えているんだ。ふざけてここで寝ているとは何事だ。恥ずかしくないのか?
Hey Satomi, what's the matter with you? While other classmates are working, you're just sleeping here like a log. I'm feeling ashamed of our country because of you. Oh no, he doesn't have a name. Okay, cool. He didn't for a second.
それでも日本男児か。今日はとことんしごき直してやる。覚悟しろ。
Is this how you dare to call yourself a true Japanese man? I mean, I guess. Today I will make sure to engrave a lasting lesson in your memory. Have you adequately prepared yourself? Fear and concern. Emma suddenly acted without any warning and raised his fist, preparing to strike me.
待ってください、坂口先輩。
Wait a minute, Sakaguchi. At this moment, a short-haired girl appeared in my line of sight. No.
里美くんがここで休んでいること、先生は知っていますので。
Teacher knows about the fact that Satomi is resting here. So...
Inoue ka?
Did Inui? Yui. Did Inui allow it?
はい、
Yes.
そうです。
Oh, sorry.
今日は勘弁してやる。でも井上の許可があるからといって、俺が許すとは限らないから。次からはちゃんと俺にも聞きに来い。
Got it. I don't think for a second that Inui's approval exempts you from mine. Next time you better damn well report to me too. How to respond? Oh. Understood.
わかりました。
Got it. Although I'm not quite sure why, it seems this person named Sakaguchi is my superior. Maybe we should follow his order here.
チッ、女に助けてもらってるもやしがよ、恥を知れ。
A weakling like you needs a woman to speak up for you. Shame on you. The man left grumbling.
危なかったです。先輩怒ると怖いですから。
It could be worse. When Sakaguchi gets angry, it can be really terrifying. I carefully observed the girl in front of me. She's wrapped in bandages and has a slightly melancholic expression on her face. She's wearing a slightly worn-out school uniform, so she may be a student.
ちょっと聞きたいのですが。
Excuse me. I tentatively asked her.
また私のこと忘れちゃいました？浦島ですよ。浦島瑠璃子。
Forgotten who I am again. I'm Urashima. Urashima Ruriko.
すみません。本当に覚えていなくて。
I'm sorry, but I really can't remember.
前に畑で転んだ時から本当忘れん坊さんになっちゃったみたいですね。
Seems like you've been forgetful ever since you fell in the field last time.
如月先生が記憶障害って言ってたんです。治るには時間がかかるって。
Mr. Kisaragi said that you have amnesia and need time to recover. For a moment, I felt like something was stuck in my throat. My tongue was unusually dry. It seemed like she picked up on my unease.
あ、そうだ。まだ喉が渇いているでしょ。
By the way, you're still very thirsty, aren't you?
はい、少し。
Yes, my throat.
やっぱりあなたが労働実習の時に急に倒れてしまってみんなが脱水症状だって言ってました。なんとか飲める水を見つけてきたんですけど、坂口先輩に。
You suddenly fainted during the farming course. Everyone said you had dehydration. I finally found some water for you to drink, but it was taken by Sakaguchi. Well, so that water was meant for me to drink.
でもそろそろ集合時間だし、私たちもクラスのみんなと合流しましょうか。校舎に戻れば水も飲めるから、それまでは我慢してくださいね。
It's almost time for the gathering. Let's go back and meet our classmates. We can have water to drink once we get back to the school. Till then, let's endure it for a while. She said it calmly, which made me feel relieved.
はい。
I see. I followed her, and together we pushed open the cold iron gate and walked out. The dystopia? Hello? What place is this? Seen before me makes me involuntarily gasp in cold air. Here seems to be an abandoned and desolate station, with endless wasteland stretching to the horizon. In the mist, one can vaguely see towering mountains standing in the distance. The uninhabited buildings are collapsed and ruined, with plants stubbornly growing on the ruins, covering the traces of human existence. I hurriedly followed to catch up with Urashima's figure before he disappeared into the fog.
霧が出てますね。昼間はまだ晴れてたんですけど、明日は雨かも。
Why is it foggy now? There's clearly sunshine at noon. It might rain tomorrow. Notice her expression was indifferent, as if she was already accustomed to all of
あ
this.
れ？
She noticed my abnormality.
どうしたんですか？
What's wrong?
ここは。
Where is this place?
ここは？
Where is this place? She repeated my words verbatim. Really, she didn't understand my question.
なぜここはこんな感じなのですか？
Why is it like this?
もともとこんな感じですよ。
Wasn't it supposed to be like this?
え？
ここは私たちのクラスの仮休憩所なの。建物が崩れるかもしれないからここになりました。
This right here is our class's makeshift resting place. We decided on this spot since the building might collapse. I turned around and looked behind me where an abandoned train carriage was. The surface covered in rusty and corroded marks.
行きましょう。こんな陰鬱な霧の日だと夜は危険だし、野獣もいるかもです。
Let's go. This foggy weather is so gloomy. It must be very dangerous at night, and there may even be wild animals around. She waved her hand, gesturing for me to move forward. I had no choice but to obediently follow behind her. Many dots. We followed the railroad tracks and arrived at this little town. The walls of many houses had collapsed, and the remains of buildings were scattered throughout the entire street. A thick fog hung in the air, surrounding the entire town in a veil of gloom.
足元に気をつけてください。またつまずいたりしないでくださいね。
Watch your step, don't trip again. Urashima turned her head and reminded
クラスのみんなはこの町にいるんですか？
Are they the classmates in this town?
違いますよ。ここはかつての連海町です。ずっと前に空襲を受けてからもう誰も住んでいないんです。
No. This place used to be Renkei Town. And underwent a dreadful air raid. A long time ago. And no one lives here anymore. No wonder. No trace of human existence here. When the sound of my footsteps and those of Urashima echoed through this empty
こ
street.
の道を抜けて連海国立公園に行くんですよ。クラスのみんなはそこで雑草や石を掃除して春に種まきをする準備をしてます。
We got across the street to reach the Renkei National Park. All our classmates from the class are over there picking weeds and rocks, getting ready for spring
去
planting.
年は収穫が少なくってみんな気が張ってるんです。
Last year's harvest was poor. This year everyone is mentally extremely tense.
そうだったんですか。
I see. Dots.
具合が悪そうですね。大丈夫ですか？
You don't seem to be in a good state. Did you not rest well earlier?
大丈夫です。ただちょっと気分が優れないだけです。
It's okay. I'm just feeling a little uncomfortable.
どうして？
Why?
あ、なんてことないです。ただこの町がどうしてこんな状態なのか考えていたんです。
It's nothing. I was just wondering why the town looks like this.
連海町はもともとこの状態だったんです。私たちが生まれるずっと前から連海町はこうなっていたみたいなの。
This is how Renkei Town has always been. Even before we were born, Renkei Town looked like this.
僕は以前よく廃墟になる前のこの町を見ていたような気がするんです。
I have a strange feeling that I've seen this place before it turned into ruins.
さっきそういう夢を見てたからとかでしょうか。
Did you see the original appearance of Renkei Town in a dream?
はい、そうなのかもしれません。
Maybe.
腕怪我してるんですか？
Is your arm injured?
はい、そうです。
Oh, yeah. Urashima gripped the bandage on her arm, hint of exhaustion flickering across her pale face.
大丈夫ですよ。軽い怪我だから心配しないでください。
Don't worry, it's just a minor injury.
この季節は女子も畑で働かなきゃいけませんから早く回復しないと。
In this season, us girls need to work in the fields too. Better recover soon. We passed by a stretch of river, nearing rest and water to drink. The river meanders through the ruins. Its surface is devoid of any flowing ripples. The entire expanse of the water looks smooth as a mirror. The air around the river is permeated with a strong stench of decay, suggesting stagnant water. As I was walking along the road, my foot accidentally hit a stone by the roadside, sending it tumbling into the river. Ripples began to spread across the water surface.
危ないから気をつけてくださいね。川から離れた方がいいかも。
Be careful. Keep some distance from the river.
あ、はい。
Okay.
どれほど喉が渇いていても飲まない方がいいですよ。
If you're really thirsty, it's better not to drink. Perhaps sensing that I've been staring at the river, Urashima remarked to me,
はい。飲めなそうですね。
I will not drink. The color of the river water displayed an eerie gray-brown hue, reminiscent of the symbol of lifelessness.
この近くにかつて兵器工場があったようです。汚染した廃液が川に直接流れていたみたいで。
It is said that there used to be a military factory nearby, and after it was abandoned, pollutants were directly discharged into the river.
そうなんですか。
That's so.
ええ、だから水資源はとても貴重なんです。飲み水は沸騰させた雨水しかないんです。それで汚染された水を飲んで中毒になる生徒がよく。
Well, water resources are very precious. Normally we can only drink boiled rainwater. And even so, it is not uncommon for some of our classmates to get poisoned from drinking contaminated water. So homie wasted so much of such a precious resource. God.
この近くには病院はないし、医師もいないから中毒すれば死を待つだけです。気をつけてくださいね。
There's no hospital or professional doctor nearby. So being poisoned means certain death. You must be very careful.
わかりました。
I see. I guess it's drawn to the graffiti on the distant wall. The graffiti is intertwined and formed a star-shaped pattern, as if it was some kind of emblem. I cast my gaze toward the inner wall, and there stood a dilapidated structure.
これは何のマークですか？
What's this symbol for?
これは
Well, Urashima hesitated to speak further.
よくわからないです。多分ただの落書きかと。
I'm also not quite sure. Maybe it's just some scribbles.
そうですか。
I see.
とにかくあの建物にあまり近づかない方がいいですよ。
Anyways, don't get too close to those buildings.
崩れるからですか？
Because they might collapse.
それもありますが、時々あまり良くない人たちが現れます。
Well, occasionally there are also some less desirable individuals looking around.
それは
You mean?
強盗、武装集団、反乱軍、狂信者とか落書きを何かの合図として使ってたりするようです。
Bandits, robbers, armed rebels, fanatical religious extremists, and the like. They sometimes use graffiti as symbols. She gazed into the distance.
連海町の近くに駐屯地があるって聞いたことがあります。だからある程度の保護は期待できるかもしれないですけれどね。
I heard that there are stationed troops not far from Benkei, which should provide some degree of
と
protection.
にかくこの建物にあまり近づかない方がいいですよ。こんなところ誰も興味を持たないでしょうし。
Anyway, there's nothing of value here, so there shouldn't be too many people watching this place. I'm feeling a bit uneasy inside.
早く行きましょう。
Let's go.
そうですね。
Oh, good. Let's go to the toxic place area. That's where we should grow our vegetables. Grow sunflowers first. We make our way through the cluster of buildings, and our vision gradually expanded.
連海公園はまだですか？
Have we not arrived at Benkei Park yet?
ちょっと疲れちゃいましたか？もう目的地に着きましたよ。ほら、あっちを見てください。
Are you feeling a little tired? I've already arrived at our destination. Look over there. I gazed in the direction she was pointing. Before me lay a desolate field, sky overcast, and a thick fog hung in the area. Some fellow youths who appeared to be my age were bending low to work on the land.
おい重幸、そして瑠璃子、探していたんだぞ。
Hey, Shiyuki. Before we go, I was just looking for you too. A masculine figure with short hair approached us. His gaze was gentle, leaving us with a feeling of warmth and reliability. It seemed like he was very familiar to me, but I couldn't remember who he was. I looked at Ruriko with
こ
confusion.
の人は須永圭一くんです。里美くんと同じ寮に住んでる人ですよ。
This is Tsunaga Keiichi. You two share the same dorm room.
ああ、そうか。またあれか。
I see. Is it that again?
は
Mm-hmm.
わかった。任せてくれ。
I got it. I'll take care of him.
い、ありがとうございます。
Even though what she said was thank you. Oh, we get it.
そういえば、坂口が君たちの方に向かっていったのを見たんだけど、大丈夫だったのか？
By the way, I saw Sagiguchi coming your way. Did it cause any problems for you?
いいえ。
No.
そうか。やっぱり君がいるからな。
Yeah, after all, you're over there. Expression on Rodrigo's face becomes complex.
私は女子たちの方に行きますね。
I'll go to the girls' gathering point first.
了解。そろそろ帰る時間だな。
Okay, we're about to disband now.
それではまたね。
See you later. Rodrigo departed toward the direction where the girls were gathering.
はあ、また秘密の休憩地が坂口に見つかっちゃったよ。新しい場所を探さないとな。
Sakaguchi found our new secret hideout again. We have to find a new place to chill.
すみません。きっと僕のせいですよね。
Is it because of me?
ああ、違うよ。
No, it's not because of you. Don't worry about
ク
it.
ラスのみんなも息抜きの場所が必要だろ。みんな人間だしな。近頃上のカス高速もますます厳しくなってきてるしな。
Our classmates should also have a place to take a breather. Everyone is not a machine, and the rules from the higher ups have been getting stricter recently.
ところで坂口って誰ですか？
Who's that Sakaguchi person?
ああ、そうだった。忘れちゃったのか。生徒会の監督委員だよ。俺たちを監督する役目の。
You forgot again, didn't you? He's the student council's enforcer, part of the discipline committee, just keeping an eye on us.
サボっているのがバレたら殴られるんだぞ。まあ、あんたはよく殴られていたな。
If he catches us goofing off, he'll definitely give us a good thrashing, you know. I've also been at the receiving end of his beatings quite a few times.
記憶障害って。
About my amnesia.
ああ、大丈夫だよ。じっくり回復を待つといい。みんなも助けてくれるからな。
It's okay, take your time to recover. We'll all help you. He met his eyes, filled with a pity that cut me deep. I couldn't help but feel the weight of the world pressing down on me. As I watched my classmates busily working the fields, it struck me that as a thin and weak individual, I might be considered an oddity. That man, Sakaguchi, even called me a weakling. I couldn't help but wonder what my other classmates thought of me. The sentiment spread in my heart, caused me great discomfort.
そういえば、今日の進展は良かったぞ。こっちの雑草は全部取り除けたし、今年こそ作物を植えられるスペースを広げて、みんながお腹を満たせるようにしたいと思っているんだ。
Well, you know. Yeah, well, you know, today's progress is pretty good. We managed to weed out all of the grass around here. We're aiming to expand our cultivation area this year, so nobody will have to go hungry. Do you see through my thoughts? They started changing the topic.
明日は雨が降るかもな。毎日働いているとだんだん辛くなってくる。まったくこんな世の中、いつになったら楽になるのか。
Looks like we're for some rain tomorrow. Wow, where'd it go? Looks like we're for some rain tomorrow. After days of grueling work, everyone's hanging on by a thread. It's moments like these that make you wonder when we'll ever catch a break. At this moment, he turned his head to gaze at the electrical pole standing by the edge of the field.
ん？変だな。
Strange.
どうしたんですか？
What's wrong?
さっきスピーカーが鳴ったよな。
Did you hear the sound?
緊急アナウンス。ただいまより緊急アナウンスを放送いたします。
Urgent announcement. We're now broadcasting an urgent announcement.
え？緊急アナウンス？
Urgent announcement. Students around me who were busy stooping and working also became uneasy. They stopped what they were doing and looked up at the speaker.
もしかしてあんたらのしでかした悪さが上にバレたんじゃないのか？
Could it be that your prank got found out by the higher ups? A male student with one eye partially covered by his hair walked over slowly.
おい、外でそんなことを言うなよ。
Hey, can't you just keep your mouth shut?
ん？さとみ、帰ってきたのか？
Oh, hey, Satomi, you're back.
はい。
Yeah.
えっと、 また記憶喪失になっちゃったみたいなんだ。
Totomi's amnesia has reoccurred.
ああ、そうか。僕は小林だよ。小林森。クラスの生活委員だ。
Oh, I see. I'm Kobayashi. Kobayashi Mori. The class representative for daily life.
これは連海学園からの緊急アナウンスです。
This is an urgent announcement from Renkei Academy.
労働授業中の皆さん、緊急事態が発生したため、速やかに連海学園に戻ってください。もう一度言います。緊急事態が発生したため、速やかに連海学園に戻ってください。
To all students currently in the midst of their farming course, please evacuate immediately and make your way back to Renkei Academy. This is a reported announcement. This is a repeated announcement. Due to an emergency situation, please evacuate immediately and make your way back to Renkei Academy.
緊急事態？
Emergency situation.
ここは何も問題ないぞ。校舎の方で何かあったのか？
Everything seems normal here. Is there something happening at school?
まあ、とりあえず言われた通りにすればいいんだろ。
Well, just follow the usual routine. Everything will be fine. Why bother thinking too much about it? Dots, more dots, even more dots.
おい、全員ついてきてるか？
Hey, have all the guys here caught up yet?
おい小林、3組は揃ってるか？
Hey, Kobayashi, is everyone from class 3 here
は
yet?
全員揃ってます。坂口先輩。
Aye, we're all present and accounted for, Sakaguchi.
じゃあついてこい。あぐれるなよ。俺は女子の方も見てくる。
Make sure they don't fall behind. I'll go check the situation of girls.
はい、お疲れ様です。
Yes, thank you for your hard work.
ゴマすり野郎。坂口のご機嫌取りばっかり。
What is that word? A psychophant? Who knows nothing but kissing up to Sakaguchi?
誰のことですか？
Who?
小林だよ。他に誰がいるんだってんだ。あいつみたいに坂口に媚び売るのって気持ち悪くないか？
It's that guy Kobayashi. Who else? I think it's disgusting the way he kissed Sakaguchi's ass. How do you respond? I don't think so.
僕はそう思わないですが、坂口は本当に生徒のためにやってるみたいですし。
I don't think so. Sakaguchi does seem to be doing things for the students.
おいおい、あんた本当にあいつにされたことを忘れちゃったのか？
Hey, hey. You've forgotten how we treated you before.
はい。
まあそれでもいいか。辛い記憶は忘れた方がいいしな。でもだからって油断するんじゃないぞ。
Well, it's better to forget sad memories. But don't let your guard down because of it. Dots, more dots, even more dots. I followed the rest of my classmates and walked for about half an hour in the dense, mysterious forest. I came across a sign that said hiking trail, and turned up the mountain from there. As we continued along the hiking path, my body gradually grew tired and my pace slowed down.
どうした？疲れたか？
Look tired, everything alright?
学校まであとどのくらいでしょうか？
How far is school from here?
あそこにある要塞が見えるか？あの近くにあるんだ。
Have you seen that fortress over there? School is built nearby. Followed his gaze and looked over there.
あそこには昔軍隊が駐屯していたらしいけど、今はもう廃墟になっているんだ。
I said that a military unit was once stationed there. Now it has been abandoned. I stood there in silence, listening to his words, with my eyes fixated on the towering structure in the distance. For some reason, a feeling of unease washed over me, as if I were being weighed down by something I couldn't quite grasp.
学校はあの要塞に入るのを禁止してるからな。見つかったら記憶障害だとしても許されないぞ。
The school strictly forbids students from entering the fortress. If they catch you, simply saying I lost my memory wouldn't be enough to get you off the hook. Probably won't go over there. I gathered my spirits and caught up with the group. walking along the mountain path for another half an hour, so we finally arrived at a spacious clearing in the mountainside. A heavy, stifling atmosphere hung in the air. I stopped, wiping away sweat from my brow, and my best to extinguish the anxiety within me. It was gradually dissipated, revealing an aged wooden structure. Oh, why did I read structure? Revealing an aged wooden school building before my eyes. And with that, I'm going to end this episode here. So, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully, I will see you later.